name is Teresa Rich, and on these set of videos I hope you find them really useful for some self-care that you are about to embark on. But if you are unsure and you are suffering with any type of medical conditions under the influence of a medical practitioner or a GP, it's best to check out with them before you practice any of these moves. Hope you enjoy them. You know where I am if you need to contact me further. So this is week 1 of the couples foot reflexology routine. So what I'd like you to do first of all is sanitize your hands. Okay, so first of all start off with sanitizing your hands. Okay, or just washing them with soap and water. All right. And then you can go on to sanitising your model's feet. So just put a bit of sanitizer on and then place this here. Now if they've got any cuts or any open skin on the feet, I would suggest also making sure that you actually put a plaster over it. Okay, now this is for anyone really where you've checked with your GP that this is actually okay. Alright, so you need to make sure with the GP that they're happy for you to work their feet. Okay, so we're going to start off with finding out about these lines. Now this line here is known as the shoulder line. Okay, so just below the toes we have the shoulder line. Just beneath this pad here, we have something known as the diaphragm line. Then on the outside of the foot we've got something called the cuboid notch. So this area here is known as the waistline on both feet. And then when you get to the hard skin here where it ceases, that's also known as the heel line. Now if we went through the anatomy of the body, which is found on the feet for the reflexes, we would be looking at the toes being the head area, the chest area being this area here. In the centre of the chest we have actually got the solar plexus. Beneath this line here, which is the diaphragm line, we have got the digestive system. Now through the centre of the actual body we have the spine, so the spine is found down the centre here. And then on the outside here we have the arms and the hips. So we're going to start off at the very beginning. We place one thumb on the solar plexus and the other thumb on the solar plexus. And this is where we actually put ourselves in a protective bubble. Once it's in a protective bubble, we're in a protective bubble, that's there to act as a form of protection. It protects us from absorbing whatever our client actually has going on with them. So the next thing we're going to actually do is we're going to do ankle rocking. And we would do the routine on one foot first, this massage routine, and then we would do the massage routine on the other foot. So to start off with, all we're going to do is we're going to place the wrist of one hand beneath the wrist of the other hand, and that's beneath the inner and outer ankle, and we're just going to go forward and backwards like this. So what I'm actually doing is I'm going forward and backwards like that. So I place my wrists here and go forward and backwards. Once you've done that, you can then cup the chest area. Now at the very beginning of this, just to get used to the foot, you can actually effleurage. So this is a nice effleuraging move that can be done at the beginning, at the end, and also in the middle of all the different techniques you're about to do. Okay, so once we've done the foot rocking, like this, we then glide our hands up to the chest area and we do the chest rocking. Okay, so what we're doing for that is we're capping both hands and we're going forwards and backwards. We place them here and we're going forwards and backwards. Once we've done that, we're then going to place both thumbs over this chest area. We come down through the centre, along this diaphragm line, around and together. We go down to the diaphragm line, around and together. And we generally do each move 3 times. This is really good for opening up the chest. Once we've done that, we're then ready to do metatarsal kneading. Now this is the metatarsals. So we take a fist and we place the flatness of our fist against the metatarsals. We take the top hand over the top of the foot and then all we do is we rotate. Nice and circular movements. When we finish this, and we've done it about 3 times, we're then going to look at doing the spine twist. Now for the spine twist, we need to take the left hand and cap the foot, the right hand underneath the calf, and we tilt the foot over. We turn our body to face the sole of the foot. Then we take one hand on the top of the foot, the other hand on the top of the foot, and all we do is we wring out, we do the spine twist, which actually is, if I was showing you, is just forward and backwards, like this. I'm going to put my hands back on the foot, so it's a forwards and backwards motion. We go down the foot 3 times. Okay, when you finish that, you can effleurage while you think about what we go on to next. We return the foot to its original position. It's always lovely just to effleurage the foot before we move on to the next move. Then we're going to do the foot rotation. For foot rotation, we place the hand underneath the Achilles tendon. We take our left hand here and we do a nice circular motion, which is called foot rotation. Now rotating the foot clockwise 3 times, and then what we do is we rotate the foot 3 times anti-clockwise. When you've done this, the final part of this massage routine, which is done before the reflexology routine, is to rotate each toe. So all we do is we place 2 fingers on top, thumb underneath, and we rotate clockwise 3 times, 3, and then we go back and do it 3 times the other way. And we're going to do this on each foot, and we glide off the tip and then chuck to the ground, because the earth absorbs any energy that you may absorb from your client. So we want to chuck it to the ground. So we're going to do 3 times again and then 3 times anti-clockwise. Okay, and then we drain off the tip and chuck to the ground. Same thing with the 3rd toe, 3 times one way and then 3 times the other way. Then absorb chuck to the ground. The fourth toe is the final toe we're going to do. Okay. And then the other way. Nice, wide, circular movements. And then finally we do the big toe as we rotate 3 times, and then the same, we rotate 3 times. And then we just take to the tip and chuck to the ground. Now the same routine that I have just shown you on the feet is actually done on the other foot. I hope you've actually enjoyed this video. This routine is done before we start doing the actual reflexology routine. My name is Teresa Rich from Reflexology UK. Namaste.